Good afternoon. It's February the 27th, 2018. Going to wrap it up for today and take a look at tomorrow. Hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, the results may have been overcompensated for the impact of any of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are also subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profit or losses similar to those shown. Okay, this morning we didn't get close to our buy. We had 71.76 was our buy. We didn't get into that area until right over in here. We had an 84 to 89 sell. You could have been short at 275 off of a retest failure. Gave you a minimum of 5 points. Off the top up here, pretty much straight down. If you didn't go for a V-top, then off this retest failure, V-top, retest failure with a failed auction, tried to take it higher, then that's quite a drop off right there. But our sell this morning was 84, 89. And you got at least one solid trade out of that with our trade setups. The second trade, where they're live, leaning against 75.76. The market did go higher than that. 3 good trades, actually 4 good trades right there. Again, a little retest failure, V-bottom off the bottom right here. Came up, and then right here, we're knocking on the door right here, pointed lower. So right now, we're not getting any kind of lift here. My guess is we're going to get stops below 27.50. And if we break the 53 area, which is where we have support right now, then that 42.45 area is where the next little band of support will be, on the assumption we can do more than just get stops below 27.50. So we had a good day. Even if you didn't catch the trade off of 89, there were plenty of other opportunities with our setups to do well. Didn't have a strong reason for yesterday's buying. Don't have a strong reason for today's selling. It happens, and you can't get married to positions. You can't get married to an idea. You can't back trades in these markets with the kind of moves that can be made these days. It's just you were wrong. Get out. Keep the losses manageable and start over again. And that really is the key to long-term success as a trader, just keeping your losses manageable, learning how to take small losses. The F2 screen right here, definitely a B, leaning B. Looks like we're going to trade lower. We do a J split right here. We've got a new distribution possibly headed lower, and we got this very clean break in the market over here. 48 to 50, then if we come back down to this level down here, 38 to maybe 43. So 48 to 50, then 38 to 43 would be the next little band of support. Got that low right there. Right now looks like the market is trading lower. Tomorrow we have news, GDP 2.5. I think that's where it was last time. Deflator 2.4. And the Fed's worried about inflation getting to 2%, right? Chicago PMI 65. That number could come in higher than forecast. Actually, because of the automobiles, that one can go either way. Pending home sales plus 0.3 could come in lower than forecast. And then we're going to have crude. The EIA inventory reports tomorrow. And we'll have the APS tonight. So the folks will be GDP, maybe Chicago PMI. Right now, 59 to 64, sell 1. Pick up this high right here, 69 to 74, sell 2. On the buy, 46 to 51. And then 36 to 41, buy 2. Given a little bit of range right here, the volatility can be explosive. It can take off. Just have to give it a little bit of room to operate, and if we're on the inside edge of that, it sets up a trade. If we're on the outside edge of that, it'll set up a trade like it did this morning. Okay, Treasuries got slammed today. Same reason that equities got hit. Powell, they said, sounded a bit hawkish, whatever that means. I don't think there was any new news at all in what he said today, but what do I know? Lower high, lower low on the F1 screen. Find a place to sell it. F2, that's the spill that took us down. Again, I couldn't discern or see any really change in what Powell had said. So first sells 15 to 19. On the assumption that the Emini hasn't fallen out of bed, then 23, 27 for sell 2. On the buy side, 5 to 9 buy 1. 29 to 01 buy 2. Looking at the 30-year, trading up right here. So we've got this little spill from 26. We're at 21. So we'll make 24, 28 number 1, 31 to 03 sell 1, 7 to 11 sell 2. On the buy side, 12 to 16, number 1, 5 to 9 buy 1, and 29 to 01 buy 2. But it's hard to believe tomorrow's going to be hump day, middle of the week. Time does fly. And when I do the analysis in the morning, we started around 5 o'clock. All of a sudden it's time to broadcast at 6:45 to 7. I'm thinking, man, what did the time go? I mean, life is a blur at certain times. Gold, lower high, lower low. Find a place to sell it on the F1 screen. If y'all like table grapes, the grapes from Peru are exceptional for some reason. I like them better than the grapes in the winter from Chile. Here was a spill in gold. It happens. The 15 areas, one area, the low volume numbers down here basically at 9. So 15 to 17, and we'll make it 14 to 16 by 1. And 9 to 11 by 2. On the sell side, that's 23, so we'll make 20, 22, sell 1. And 24, 26, sell 2. I didn't see any big reason for gold to break today, but quite often gold just gets whacked. Big moves, and the gold's one that can move in G period. The other markets the move tends to be over in E or F, but gold can keep going. Okay, we have a lower high and a lower low in crude. We wanted to sell 63.75, 64s. We adjusted it down when the day session opened. We did get stops above 64. Well, that worked out as envisioned. Sometimes they don't. Definitely have a B right here, and we were pulled right back down to that high volume area, most recent in the market's memory. And we bounced. So maybe a little bit lower in London, 62.75, 62.50. 62 even, 62 1/4 by 2. 63 even, 63 and a quarter, sell 1. 63.50, 63.75, sell 2. And taking a look at the euro, lower high, lower low, sold. And here we go. I had to move out of the middle in T period. Day session was pretty much straight down, broke support right here. You can see that low held. So that low right there is at 22.75, which was our number 2 buy point this morning. And they smacked it. They took that one right out. So 22.75, sell 1. 23 even, sell 2. 22.25.35, buy 1. 22 even, buy 2. Draghi wants it lower. That sure hadn't stopped it from rallying, but it means when we get our setups, we don't have to be afraid to put them on. We know that Draghi will be wishing us success, right? Well, that does it for February the 27th, 2018. Tomorrow we will be trading June bonds and June notes. When the day session is over today, be sure to roll your contracts over. See you bright and early in the morning.